This one, it's like you already make some of the lowest of the low, disgusting, vile content, eating live, weird, disgusting ass shit. I mean, it's one thing to stuff your face with like fucking chili fries for like, with, 4x4 In-N-Out burgers, mukbang your heart out. That's okay. I don't care. It's already gross as is. You got Jimmy's or Joey's World Tour doing that shit. But when you do this and then you pretend like you're in trouble, like this girl did, so people genuinely care about you, and you placate a hoax for attention for your shitty content, then I just don't fuck with you.
No one really knows who Kate Yup is. Even her profile picture is just a random stock image. She values her privacy, so what? According to online super sleuths, there might be something more sinister.
There's not jack shit sinister. She's an attention-seeking person, just like a lot of other people on the internet.
At work here, and it's enough to send shivers down your spine.
It doesn't send shivers down my spine. When people are saying like she was Marina Joyce captured and shit because she put like help and was like trying to do Morse code. Dude, the amount of like logical leaps to think that like, okay, she's being held against her will, right? Let's assume that. And they're like, you know what? We're not going to do the other despicable thing that every single person who holds someone against their will does and sell them into that industry. No, we're going to make them eat vile shit on YouTube, and we're going to let her edit her own videos so she can request for help. How did anyone think this was legit? This thing blew up.
Then before
Help me, help Somali fries. Oh, God.
Kate Yup found herself at the center of the internet's hottest conspiracy. Some might say her content raised a few red flags.
Yeah, it raised a few red flags. That's for fucking sure.
Firstly, Yup never speaks in her videos. In fact, the sound of her chewing...
She doesn't speak in her videos and she doesn't show her face. Probably, it couldn't be the fact that she doesn't want any of her friends and family knowing that she makes this disgusting, vile content on the internet. It would be easier to explain that you did porn to your family than it would be to explain that you eat this weird ass catfish shit all day. Yeah, and of course, Kevers, you're right. You're totally right. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that industry. Like, what is this brain shit she's eating? Like, it's meant to, like, who watches this?
So she has her quirks, but these aren't the only things that raise suspicions. Secondly, we first...
Sorry, this one infuriated me because when I was researching it, I had to listen to like these fucking disgust. Deep breath. Yeah. If you guys search cat ASMR on YouTube, it's a woman straight up eating a cat. Roasted.
Uploaded a video where you can see visible bruises on her arm and a cut on her lip, which weren't there before. In the same video, Yup starts randomly tapping the rim of the bowl she's eating from, which online detectives quickly interpreted.
Reddit detectives were on the case.
It is Morse code and translated to mean, I need help. There is only one logical explanation. Kate Yup was being held against her will, starved, and then forced to eat obscene amounts of food for clicks. It sounds ridiculous, I know.
Kate Yup is French, by the way.
Oh, but the clues collected by people who were genuinely concerned for this woman's safety started to stack up pretty fast. As Yup's videos gained more attention and hashtag Save Kate Yup spread online, thousands of armchair detectives put their own 2 pence in about her potentially dangerous situation. Although Yup supposedly films alone, viewers claim that there was always someone in the room with her in her videos. At one point, after Yup starts eating unusually fast, the table moves as if someone had kicked it, while in other videos, people said they could hear someone instructing her off camera to just eat.
I didn't need to hear that. Okay, you know what's even more like unhealthy with these types of channels? And I'm sorry if this is disgusting, you guys. I know I'm ranting and I know I'm pissed, but you guys seem to like it. But my point is like, this girl is skinny as hell, right? Like, you know that if you have that many calories every single day with the amount of content she's creating, you know what she goes and does, as if this content wasn't vile enough and doesn't need to exist in the first place. You know she goes to, you know she does that after the video. It works out a ton. Oh, Mr. Peabottom. Nah. You'd have to literally be on the treadmill the other 23 hours out of the day that you weren't. Your captors would have to let you out to the gym. Oh no. Has surgery? Nah, man. That would be too expensive. It would cut into the bottom line. I can only take so much of this.
The claims about Morse code and the whole captive theory, but eagle-eyed viewers were still not convinced. Many pointed out that the comment had clearly been copied from somewhere else. The entire thing was even written in the third person. 2 months later, Kate Yup uploaded another.
It's almost like she's continuing to play up this drama because it makes her a shit ton of money. And it's not like Google couldn't, like check where her tax documents are linked to her AdSense account to get her real identity. Anybody creating YouTube content is not anonymous. Sorry to tell you that.
Another video, which she titled, I Am Alive.
7.8 million. 20-minute video. All right, 7.8 million views. How much did she take those suckers for? You guys think? She probably made off pretending to be in harm's way, so people genuinely who cared about her were like looking out for her best interest. She made somewhere in the range. It depends on what time of year this was. I believe it was last year around the same time. She probably made. You guys want me to tell you? 24 grand. Probably about 24 grand off that one video alone.
As if things weren't already creepy enough. Despite including various captions throughout the video, she capitalized just 4 individual letters.
No cap.
Letters that just so happened to spell out help.
Yeah. That's a moderate estimate. It's not a high estimate. It's not a low estimate. Low end, right? Low end, I would say around 20 to 19 grand on that one video.
This is where things get real weird. Enter missing 16-year-old girl Carly Goose. This California teen mysteriously disappeared in the early morning of Saturday 13th.
Okay, if you look at her, she has like a Coca-Cola bottle in one of her videos. It's French.
October 2018, and has not been seen since. What does this have to do with Kate Yup? Well, internet detectives drew some uncanny connections.
Uncanny. Why do I even bother to make real videos?
Connections between the two by focus.
We've come to the conclusion that both of them have a mouth.
Captive theory, but there's one hole in the theory.
Only one hole? There's only one hole in the theory? Tell me more.
Kate Yup posted her first video some 6 months before Goose disappeared. On November 10th, 2019, Yup uploaded her final video to date. Midway through eating, she loses a tooth and carries on as if nothing happens.
Oh.
There's not even any blood. This led some to speculate that Yup suffers from bulimia, which would explain why her teeth are rotting due to constant vomiting. Towards the end of the video, she includes a caption which reads, "I can die in peace after this bite." And just like that, Kate Yup vanished from YouTube.
After putting $1 million in her bank account.
At least for now. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd be out too. I'd be like, yep, let's milk this drama. I don't want anything to do with this. Put that AdSense dollars in my bank and we moving on. Oh, God.
Threatening as it sounds. In fact, every video is pretty much the same. Some variation of red.
Excuse me, sir. This stream seems to push the idea that people lie on the internet. I was explicitly told that nobody does that. You're right. Sorry for, pushing the wrong narrative. I do have a Discord server.